And we are live.
Acting foolish, overdressed, confusing the crowd. You won't see me at this bar again. Happy hour, habit stars, my feet on the ground. Whiskey 7.
What's up, Overdue Sports fans? Coming to you live from the great state of Wisconsin. I am your host, Will Massa. To my right is my co-host, good friend, former college baseball player, current washed-up golfer, Jake Sawinski. How we doing today, buddy?
I'm alive. I can't see the bags under my eyes. Yeah, I'm looking pretty rough, but we're feeling pretty good. Ready to talk about overdue sports with you.
Yeah, we're kicking off our intro show today. Just giving you all an insight on who we are and kind of what we do over here. As you can see on the bottom, go find us on Twitter at Overdue Sports. We're posting every day pretty regularly. We got our website, overduesports.com. Go check it out. We got blogs. We got all of our betting picks, year-to-date records, pretty much everything you can ask for.
Awkward silence.
Kick us off, Jake.
Well, I mean, what do you want to talk about? I mean, do you want to start with, how this came to be, or?
Yeah, let's start there.
Bit about us. Let's do that.
We're just entering year 2 as of about, I don't know, a week ago or so. We kicked this off in February of last year, kind of in the weeds of college basketball, leading up to March Madness. And Jake and I have both always been a fan of sports and having an opinion. So That's really where this came to be. As much as our stubborn brains like to be right, we're not always right when it comes to the betting stuff. But
no, we're usually wrong. But I mean, you see a lot of sports content out there where it's not always about, this guy hits all my bets for me. And it's not always like that. Most of the people you see out there actually lose most of their bets, or a big chunk of them. Can we provide value outside of that? We think we can. So, I mean, that's kind of what we're trying to do here. We want to, talk betting, talk sports in general, and, see where it goes. I mean, we have an opinion on everything, like Will just alluded to. And if we can hit some bets along the way, it's a win-win.
Absolutely. We're all about transparency here, on the shit days as much as the great days. I think that's one thing that just gets lost in this industry a lot, and we are all about embracing the shittiness of what sports betting really is.
Oh, especially for me, because we were gonna parlay into this, no pun intended, but Will is the guy who looks into the numbers, right? He likes looking into what team does what, and how are they at home, or how have they been playing the last week and a half? I'm the complete opposite. I look at something, I'm like, that line looks weird to me. I play it. I'm not scared of anything. I get angry when it doesn't work out, and I wonder, why do I keep doing that? But, I mean, I tried it his way. It didn't work well either, so I'm stuck it this way now. So
yeah, if you're new to the show, you probably are not familiar with our blogs. A lot of the stuff that I pump out personally is baseball stuff. I'm very in the weeds in baseball, college baseball, and I love stats. That's my big thing. I'm big on futures. I love looking into stuff, projecting what certain guys will do, and that's kind of how I approach sports betting. College basketball makes it a little bit tougher. College baseball makes it a little bit tougher with the lack of stuff out there, but that's what I'm all about. I just love the numbers. I think that they always allude to what you're going to see. I like seeing stats come to fruition in my bets. If I can't justify it personally, if I can't justify it personally on it, I don't bet it. That's kind of how I operate.
And I'm the complete opposite. When you see something that I can't bet on it, that's like a dream for me. It's like, oh, perfect. There's no way that can't hit. Or there's no way that's going to happen. There's a way. Maybe not so much in college baseball, just because I feel like that market's a little small. But for the other stuff, yeah, there's a way. If there's not a way, there's a way. If that makes any sense.
And for all you new folks out there, we do cover every sport except the NBA because me and Jake are both very heavy believers that the NBA is a garbage league. We've been on this train. Yeah, Jake dabbles in it.
I'm horrible at it, but it's better this year. We're making some strides personally there. Just lost one tonight, but I just do one a day. I don't get too crazy with the NBA, but can't get it back if you don't try. That's my attitude. So
that's true. You got to make up ground somewhere. It's just something I've never been able to get behind. Believe it or not, this is actually the second podcast that Jake and I have been on together. We started one back in our youthful college days, way back when podcasts and this kind of stuff wasn't really a big market.
Yeah, we missed out.
Yeah, we're ahead of the curve, and it kind of just fizzled out and went nowhere. And about 5 years later, we picked back up right where we're at, and now we're here again with a lot more knowledge coming into it.
Definitely, and just being involved in the Twitter space or X, whatever you want to call it.
It's Twitter.
It's Twitter, yeah. But you get to see how other people do it too, and it's like, you just kind of observe and you learn. And then, a year ago when we started the Twitter stuff, we started to get a little bit of traction, and it's another way we can provide the same type of content, right? We can go into a little more detail about, some of the topics we want to talk about, right? Like it's hard to do, it's hard to get into great detail on a tweet or a post, right? You only have a certain amount of characters, and quite frankly, people don't like to read either. Like, I like writing the blogs. I'm the guy who writes that good, bad, and the ugly column. I think it's a great movie, and it's a good way to, summarize everything you've done for the last week. We are in Wisconsin, so everything is offshore. So you have to true up at the end of the week. It's kind of a nice segue into, just highlighting how the last week went. Video is a way we can kind of, touch on that and do a lot more too. So that's something we're really looking forward to.
Oh yeah. And at the end of the day, we like to keep this comedic and lighthearted. We want people to interact with it. Like, we want this to be a space where people can share their plus 700 money line that they slapped yesterday that we probably didn't even see, and or the atrocious beat that we were probably on.
Especially with college basketball, because those kids don't like to make their free throws or do anything that resembles basketball whatsoever at times, but it's fun. Like I said, we can get pretty frustrated sometimes, but we try to keep it lighthearted and fun, and that's exactly what we plan on bringing here. So,
absolutely, we're really excited to kick off the video stuff. We've been planning it kind of since we started this. We just wanted the audience to grow before we officially launched it. So I've kind of been teasing this for like the last couple of months, like, oh, we got some really big stuff coming soon. This is the big stuff that was coming soon. Just launching off, and hopefully you guys are going to tune into the videos and read the blogs on a week-to-week basis. We know that those are starting to get some more traction, and we're really excited to for year 2.
Yep, definitely. And we'll keep you guys posted with any additional, details that we need to give you, and we'll put links to everything, and so you can find us, and definitely interact. Don't be afraid to reach out. I know Will threw out a submission thing on our website that you can put in a crappy beat you had, or even a good beat. Who cares, right? Like,
we will be sharing
every day. Yeah, absolutely. So we encourage you guys to do that, and it's a community. Let's act like a community, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's really what we're trying to build. We've already made a lot of really cool connections over time.
Absolutely.
We just partnered up with the Skipper's View over on Twitter and their website, so we're going to be contributing some baseball stuff. I'll be contributing a lot of college baseball stuff with them, and they've got some great stuff too. So go check them out. But at the end of the day, we're just out here to have some fun and talk sports with, like Jake said, the community we're building.
Absolutely. Hope to see you guys on the next video.
And we are out of here.
You parked your car, and you were always out to get me. Back then we would play too hard. Lost in my backpack.